comic book fans, and welcome to a special Book of the Month for March 2010 edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host, as always, Cammy. Now, the Book of the Month for March is something a little out of the ordinary. When you think of superhero and superhero trades, you might think of, action, drama, death. Not this one. This is a trade from Marvel. It's very funny, and whenever I'm feeling a little blue or I'm tired of all the adult situations in comics, I'll just crack this book open and enjoy it till the cows come home, unless they're Skrull cows. The book I'm talking about is Mini Marvel's Ultimate Collection, written and drawn mainly by Chris Giarrusso. Now, the thing with Mini Marvels, you might have seen these comics before, they're usually in the back of the usual Marvel comics. They used to be in almost the back of every comic years ago. They have Mini Marvels Classics. All of those are in here. These are like the first, these were the seeds planted, and then they became something more. And Chris Giarrusso got to draw a lot more of them and write a lot more stories that are recognized, mainly event ones too. Like if you say, for instance, okay, well, first of all, I'm getting way too far ahead. The Mini Marvels are like the kid counterparts of the 616 characters. So Spider-Man, instead of working as a photographer at the Daily Bugle, it's the Bugle. He's a paperboy for the Bugle, and then he has to, he might have to try to maintain his paper route from falling into the hands of Brock and the symbiote, or Green Goblin's always after him and like, oh, get him paper, and Harry's stealing his girlfriend, Gwen Stacy. Or you might have Wolverine just trying to enjoy a bowl of cereal, but it's just never happening. He has to go through all this crap just to get his beloved cereal. Or, which, these are my favorites, the event comics. You might skip an event because you're like, okay, I'm sick of it. Not to worry, they usually have a Mini Marvel's equivalent to an event, like whether it be Civil War, World War Hulk, Planet Hulk. So if you skip that main 616 event, you can read these, and it's like the little mini abridged version. But if you also read the event and then you read this, you'll get all the little references, all the little jokes, and it's just hysterical just to see the little kitty twist on, something that might be as action-packed as World War Hulk. And then you see the Mini Marvel's equivalent, and you see the Hulk doing haikus, and he's bringing them at you, and no one else can compete with Hulk's haikus. They're really funny. And so, well, almost all of them are drawn by Chris Giarrusso. We have Sean McKeever writing a couple stories. Mark Sumerak, he does the Civil Wars story, where Spider-Man's babysitting Power Pack, and he's trying to figure out where to go play and let them play, whether it be Captain America's side, where you don't have to sign up to play on a playground, or Iron Man's side, where you have to sign up to play on the playground, or you just say, yeah, I'm a mutant, I'm going to go play on the mutant playground. So you have all your favorite characters. They're really hysterical. If you need a good laugh, I would highly recommend you pick this trade up. And you might have already had the first trade. Okay, listen, I already got this. I don't need it again. Why should I go pick this up? Well, they have one unreleased story in this one. It's a Hawkeye and the Curse of the Crimson Crown. So you can't get that anywhere else. It's in this book alone. And then, besides that little exclusive, you get 216 pages of just pure fun and joy. And this is an all-ages title. So you can give this to the most experienced Marvel fan, or you can give it to someone just starting out. They'll have fun, they might get interested in a character they see, and want to know more about that said character. So that is my pick for March. I really, like I said before, it's hysterical, need a good laugh, just pick it up, and it's just the little things. Hawkeye is one of my favorites in that because he's just so silly and doesn't take anything seriously. But anyway, it's put out by Marvel, written and drawn by Chris Giarrusso. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. It's your book of the month for March 2010. Well, comic book fans, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner. If you want more Cammy's Comic Corner goodness, head on over to www.cammyscomiccorner.com. From there you can see the past Book of the Month episodes and the weekly review shows and whatever other special I usually have going on. Also, if you like any of the kick-ass t-shirts that you see me wearing, head on over to www.deadlinegraphics.net. From there you can send Kelly an email, and he has a whole entire catalog of different DC, Marvel, Image, what have you, comic book t-shirts. There's only one name that I trust when it comes to comic book t-shirts, and that's Kelly at DeadlineGraphics.net. And also a big shout out to my other sponsor, Rising Sun Creations at rsc-online.com. From there you can get the best of US comic books, manga, and collectible toys imported straight from Japan, all conveniently located at one online store. Big thanks to Rising Sun Creations. So that does it this month. If you haven't, if you've been picking up on the pattern, I usually do every month, superhero, and then just indie book usually, and then superhero, indie book, superhero, indie book. That's the pattern. So anyway, next month in April, it's going to be an indie title. It's not going to be a Marvel or a DC. Could be a superhero, but I kind of doubt it. So until then, this has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I have been your host, Cammy. Go read Mini Marvel's Ultimate Collection today, or this month, or soon. Alright, just soon.